Tarot cards. A mystery to some and a mystical guide to others. What kind of mystic would I be if I didn't have my own custom set tarot cards? I use them daily. I'm an artist, and it's high time we got this project started. So let's use the magic that is art to create something beautiful. They predate playing cards. They used to be used as playing cards. You've probably seen them a million times and have no idea what they are. Or you do, and you're a spiritual individual like me and you know exactly how they work. Tarot cards are something I've been working on for quite some time now. Talk about a perfect canvas for an artist and a creator who produce whatever they want to, within limitations. Now, my boy, 1000, fellow YouTuber, you may have heard of him. Last year, he did a set of playing cards. This year, he's inspired me to do a set of tarot cards. This episode is part 1. Today, we're creating the Jordan T. Mystic custom tarot deck. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but maybe you guys can give me a good idea. This was not an easy task, but the first thing I need to do is email someone who can make them for me and see if I can even do it. So let's start there. I have designed one of the cards already, so let's get a start on these cards. What I need to know before I make these cards is, can they be printed in the way that I like them? So what I've done is I've emailed a company here in Australia who specifically produces playing cards and tarot cards. Who specifically prints playing cards and tarot cards. And they have given me this response. I asked them if I could send them a design once it was ready, and they could let me know if the card's ready. So far what I've done is I've designed the Magician card. And let's see what they said. So shout out to Ace Lion Cards here in Australia. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So I proceeded to send them a copy of the card. I've replied to them, and what have they said? Let's have a look. They said, I've checked the files you've sent. The size is correct. Your artwork feels mysterious to me. I like being called mysterious. Regarding card embossing, so I did ask him about embossing the cards. We are currently unable to create this effect on the cards, but the boxes can be embossed. So that's good. I'm not too fussed about the cards. I like textural elements to my tangible products. And if there was a textural element to these cards, even just a number or something on the top, or even like this Magician card with the infinity maybe, but as long as the box has a little bit of a tangible element to it, I'm going to be happy. He's going to send me stock samples. I need to get some stock samples sent over so I can just be sure that they're being produced and printed in the correct stock that I like. That's the next step, is to order one of those stock samples, and let's get to designing, I suppose. Let's get to designing, and we'll do the Waynesville transition, the mysterious transition. If you know tarot cards, where there is 52 playing cards, which is a lot, I'm taking on a far bigger, far more time-consuming project. Because in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot card set, there is 78 cards. Now, I don't have to do all 78 cards. However, I like to follow on in the tradition of the tarot deck, the traditional tarot deck, just like I would with the traditional playing cards.
Stay divinely weaponized, so speak kind on me. Know your life ain't cheap, so we'll give you wishes 3. Dismissed it like a genie, be careful what you wish be.
Okay, Okay, now that we've done the drawings, I've done all 22 of the major arcana. It took a while. Now we need to get in there and digitize it. So I'm going to do that on Procreate. We're going to start to figure out what the overall style is going to look like. That we've got an illustrative style to the cards now, but there's a little bit extra to do, and most of that's based on how we're going to color and shade these things and what color the cards are going to be. And then finally, the last thing we need to do is design the backs of it, but that might be for the next episode. There's not much else I can say about this other than let's just digitize these damn things. I'm going to do it on Procreate on my iPad. Let's do it. But first, we have to delve into the digital world. So let's go.
So now that you're in here with me, welcome. The magic of computers. Let's get started. Magic. Computers. Let's make some gnarly cards.
So I've hit a wall with this project. I've been sitting here working on the design, and I realized I wanted a more stylistic background. The backgrounds weren't quite speaking to me. They're good. I got like some smoke, some clouds. I might end up putting some other elements in there because each card holds its own everything. Astrological sign, a horoscope, element, even feminine or masculine energy. So I wanted to have a little bit more of a very me style background. I want these to be unique as well, but also uniquely me. So I was sitting here and I thought to myself, what does my work normally have in it? What is a stylistic approach that I normally put in my backgrounds? And I turned around and I looked up and I saw all these paintings behind me. And I realized that there's one thing that's going on in a lot of them is my famous or infamous paint splatters. They don't have a name yet. It's like my paint stars. But they also work as water sometimes too. It's like splashes. So I just flick the paint at the background. So that's what I think I'm going to do with the background on these things. Let's get it done. So my first idea was to get a piece of paper, do some splatters on it, scan in that texture and create a texture. But because I've got all these paintings already with these splatters on them, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit, take some photos of the paintings and then digitally render it into the iPad so that I've got those backgrounds ready to go. So let's get on top of that now. Can continue to design these.
See what you've done. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But you may want to start changing your ways. Or changing your name. what you've done. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But you may want to start changing your ways. Or changing your name.
Hey guys, how you doing? We're done. That hurt. Oh. Alright folks, that portal gave me a headache, man. Be careful with these portals, eh? They rattle you. Well, that was a slop. That took me a red hot minute. We're at the end of this. Now, a bit off more than I could chew on this one. I had pretty much every major Arcana card in that suit designed except for number 2, the Empress. As far as this design goes, I have completed 13 out of 21. There's a couple missing on this one, but I'm going to put all the companions in the credits for you so that you can see what we've done so far. This is a process video, so this is a work in progress. As far as these designs go and processes and the process of this stuff goes, I wanted to share it with you. So I haven't put the Chariot card in here, they didn't quite fit, but as you can see we've got the first slot here. The first thing I wanted to talk about was, well, where did we go with those splatters? What I've done with those splatters is each element determine the color of the splatter. So if the card was an earth-based element like the Hermit, green splatters. With green leaves, I used an asset from another drawing that you'll see in another video with these leaves, and I already had them, they're already designed, just copied and pasted them onto there. Fantastic idea, because if you are a young and up and coming and new artist and you're doing digital work and you already have assets like this, reuse your assets, because 1, they are stylistically yours, and 2, they are yours. You don't have to pay anybody to use them legally, really. So do shit like that. So fire was orange splatters, air was white splatters, and you won't see it on this, but you'll see it on the next one. The water element cards were blue splatters. Now, I realized when I was putting together these slides so that I could show you this, I did miss the devil and the chariot, but done. Neither of them were done, and the devil's missing the 2 people in the front there. I'm going to do a version of the lovers to add to that, so it needs a bit more. As you can see, there we go. We've got a couple of the water sign ones on Death and the Moon there, but my favorites so far have been Death, Temperance, and the Tower. I really like the Moon and the Sun because they were simple and effective. However, Death, Temperance, and the Tower, I don't know if I like that green on the sun on the bottom. The Tower is one of my favorite illustrations I've ever done, with the skulls and that on the bottom. So yeah, I'm really happy with how these came out. The style, the approach. I could have done an astronaut approach, but skeletons with the auras just is... I love it. Can't wait to play with this idea with the rest of the suits from here on out. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say this week. Have a wonderful week. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my tarot card progress. I will see you in the next one. We will get part 2 out ASAP. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite card so far. Which design is your favorite design so far? It could be any of them. Like if you like the sketches of someone, let me know. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Jordan T. Mystic. And as always, stay weird. Alright, I'm going to go back through that portal. Enjoy the credits. I might need some Nurofen or something just to get through this portal, but I'll see you on the other side. Alright, bye guys. See you on the other side.